I'm Susanna, the medium dog. When I was a small dog, I thought that having a YouTube channel was not for me. But now, I chew on the bones of my enemies because they don't have the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to do that. Oh, dang. This is very annoying for whoever like me along that 48k. But future tradings is like that. We can see that Bitcoin took a dive. It tested here, broke down, it's testing here, it's going up again. Well, do we see any changes on these indicators right here telling me that the selling pressure is over? Well, okay, yesterday on my yesterday's video we could see that selling pressure was diminishing, and it was due to this volume here that was decreasing, but now the volume is increasing. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's going to keep going down. Stochastic is extremely low still. MACD is the lines of the MACD, as you can see here, the lines are very low. Okay, so when this orange line here meets this blue line here, we possibly have the chance to see Bitcoin going up, especially because all the assets that take a very deep dive, they all usually tend to correct upwards again, take like at least a mini bounce, and then there's opportunity to trade. RSI is just like crossing the limits on the dive, so it's extremely low, and we had a small change, a big change, because this is the daily chart, on the volume, on the PS wave volume. So we see that accordingly to those arrows here and here, the selling pressure is getting bigger. But this is an indicator that has a little bit of a delay, so it doesn't mean a lot right now. We see that it created some space for more downwards momentum here, but also I wouldn't say for sure that this would be a good short at the moment, because jumping here to the stock markets, we can see that SP 500 is not doing very well today, but it's still finding support on this EMA, because you saw what happened right here. Oh god, we're gonna cross this EMA and we're gonna close it below the EMA, and we didn't. We just had this huge white candle, which would be a green candle, but anyway, and we took another leg, or 3 candles, daily candles. We're going low for 3 days right now, but still finding support on this EMA. The Ichimoku cloud looks bullish. Okay, normal. This is a very simple indicator, but these simple indicators are very effective. They're classic indicators. I like to use them. The NYSE composite, I'm sorry, it's just sometimes English just bugs. We can see that this EMA here, this red EMA, is the support for 1, 2, 3 times, so nothing major, nothing big. And Nasdaq took a gap. It took like a dive, but as you can see, the daily candle is already turning green, white, which is green on my chart. And as I said before, all the assets that go super low, they tend to correct upwards a little bit, and then there was opportunity for whoever was awake, okay, in the opening of the markets, and for whoever could long yesterday, short, yeah. So there is maybe opportunity to put some trades here. You can take a look at the Nasdaq assets, and you can see if you can put a trade here and put a stop loss pretty, because today, are we in a bear market? Oh yeah, well, it's gonna depend on today's Fed pronunciation. So we see that lane pronunciation today on Europe. Okay, we got some auctions on America going on. There is a Fed speech for today, okay, scheduled. I'm not sure about what time it's going to be in America or around the world, but there is a Fed speech for today. And it's important to know, do you know that the Federal Reserve is not only formed by American banks, but European ones as well? So yeah, Europe and America are pretty much linked on this, and as we don't have worldwide a government that's really effective, I'm not saying about some countries like first world, which is not even used anymore, this classification, but some countries in Europe are extremely well ruled by their governors, and but all the other countries of the world, we actually don't have a real government. We have a circus, we have a clown show. The only government that we have that is working as a strong hand for centuries is the Federal Reserve, and then you know that the Federal Reserve is not only an American entity. or is not only formed by American entities. So this is pretty severely bad, but that's the truth. So I'm not gonna lie, the Federal Reserve can just intervene today and we're gonna see the markets reacting positively if it's the case, because in my opinion, panic, oh my god, we're going down, we're diving, the bear market is here, the bull market is over. I mean, is it? Because I mean, I see stocks like finding support on EMAs. I see stochastic for SP 500 still bullish. I see that this is 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the 4th time that it touches this EMA here, and it's not even touching it yet. I see Nasdaq taking a gap down, but as I said before, it took a gap down, was in the red, but we are already in a green. In my chart, this is white, so but it's green. We are already having a green daily candle because no assets go straight down without a minimal correction upward. So this situation can change out of a sudden. Yeah, it can, and possibly it will. I mean, I don't think we're going to a bear market as in right now. Can we go? Yeah, we can. Everybody's been running to, I mean, all the markets are taking a deep dive, and you can see that everybody is running to gold and silver, okay, and commodities in general. So we see that buying pressure is going up. The buying pressure on gold is going up. It's not very clear here because the colors are bad. I'm going to change that later, but this buying pressure, the buying volume is getting bigger. Okay, but we see, as I said before, we see some signals that it can be starting to get exhausted. The volume here, the regular volume is going lower. Okay, it's not, we don't see. So as I said before, I'm going to try to short gold if I see that this is working as a resistance and not as a support. Okay, if I see it's getting into a support, I'm going to short it. But if I see that's getting to a resistance, I'm going to short it at least to try to see if it reaches lower levels, like here again. Okay, so that's it. What else can we start? What else can we talk about? Oh, those calls I made. Oh, this is a good buy, etc. Well, they're pretty much on the same levels as yesterday, so no big deal. Tesla is just like doing nothing. It's just, yeah, it's just crossing a little bit. Let me zoom in because people cannot see. Tesla is just, yeah, Tesla is probably searching for a 50% Fibonacci touch on those levels, but we still don't know because, as I said, it depends on the speech of the Fed today and what the markets are going to do tomorrow. So what's going to happen to Bitcoin? We're going to observe, okay, because it's, I mean, it's not that bad because I see news, pronunciations of great banks and all, which I don't believe because they're all freaking liars and all. They're saying that we can test 29,000 and well, here we are, okay, around 30,000. We touched 29,000 as they said. Okay, liquidations and all, panic, despair, blood, everybody losing money, a lot of people losing money. But here we are right now and apparently bouncing. The indicators are still showing that there is a mega bounce coming. So we're going to keep an eye open. We're going to sleep with an eye open and the other closed like black cats in the night. And we're going to see what the markets are going to do tomorrow. And that's it for today. There's nothing else I can say except for the Dixie, which is like pretty much the same thing. And the 10-year yield that took a daily dive, but that's not very important. It wasn't a very big move. It's just like because people are so afraid and the big players are so afraid, so scared with the markets that they are just moving their assets away. So this means that people are investing on bonds and etc. Money is running to it. So we're seeing this movement downwards. But in my opinion, no, there is not a better time in this year. This is, maybe we won't see a better opportunity to buy Bitcoin at these present at these current levels in a very, very long time. And if it takes a dive, because you see here, this is the last all-time high. And it's very normal for an asset to, you know, make an all-time high and get low and touch the all-time high, last all-time high again, and then resume to a bull trend. So if you want to call this a bear market, be my guest, but let's see. Let's see the macro here. This is the daily, so let's see where we are here. I mean, this is a pretty mega ultra good correction. And well, in my opinion, I'm gonna put, okay, on the descriptions of this video, you're going to see a link, okay, for I'm selling my kidney. I'm selling one of my kidneys for buying Bitcoin right now. I'm considering to sell one of my globes, or my eye globe. I consider this being a very, very good time for buying Bitcoin, but I don't have any more fiat. Damn. And people, I know that I keep saying that, oh, I think we're going to hold in this level and then we go to lower. Oh, I think we're going to lower in this other level and then we go lower. And I keep saying that this is a very good time to buy Bitcoin, but guys, just trust me, it is. If you're buying spot, if you are like, I mean, you can stake Bitcoin for 5% interest in some exchanges. I mean, I know people who have a lot of money like to put their Bitcoin in a wallet, in a cold wallet, in a paper wallet and all, and keep it safe out of the exchanges and etc. Yeah, but part of your Bitcoin portfolio, I mean, I would trust exchanges like, I mean, I do, KuCoin or Binance. I mean, I know Binance is being, there's this rumor that Binance is going to be investigated, etc. Yeah, maybe you were too scared to put your money staked, I mean, your crypto staked in an exchange, but even though, well, scared money don't make no money. In next video, I'm going to try to put this video online still today, is going to show some good staking opportunities on KuCoin, because there is like lots of products that they sell for 40% interest, 150% interest, and as we are taking like this nosedive, it's going to be a very good opportunity for you to buy the tokens at a low price. And when we resume, when we get into this bull market again, this is looking, big Bitcoin chart for me, in my opinion, is looking so healthy right now. I mean, I see no reason to panic except for people who, you know, are in future tradings. And I'm so sorry, yeah, no, I got liquidated of around $200, almost $300 because I longed at 48,000. But accepting the losses, I mean, it's a normal thing, especially when you are trading high risk as like as future trading. So as I always say, I hate trading futures on Bitcoin, and then I always go and I always do that again. So that I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm just going to buy Bitcoin spot. That's a promise for now on. I'm recording this and I'm telling you only spot purchasing Bitcoin right now. So well, this is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this very light and simple perspective of the markets for today. And hope to see you again. Hope you like and subscribe because I'm kind of